Hello everyone, this is Greg. I have started a little test. I purchased one of these little green batteries, green topped. It is this guy right, oops, where are you at? Right here. I purchased it from 12 volt 7 amp hour lithium ion rechargeable deep cycle lithium battery pack with plastic material for home use. So this is what I'm testing, and I'm testing it with this guy right here. It's a little 150 watt, 200 volt, 20 amp adjustable constant current electric load battery capacitor tester, model power meter, intelligent discharge resistant power tester. All right, I got it out. But those are the things that I'm using. These are descriptions. And this is what it's doing. I have this set at 5 amps. It is, oh, well, first of all, I fully charged this battery to 4.4 volts based on the directions. I read them. And you don't want to go over 14, I'm sorry, 14.4 is what I charged it to. And you don't want to go over 14.16. I let it rest for, I don't know, maybe a half hour or so, and it was putting out 13.3 volts. I've been running this test now for 13 minutes and 24 seconds, and it has been, oh, it's starting to flicker in between 12.6 and 12.5. But it was pretty stable on 12.6 volts for quite a while. Now, I don't know how many amps. I've watched a lot of videos, and I'm still completely unclear as to, it should put out 10 amps, and I did turn it up to 10 amps, and it worked. You know, it puts it out. But most of the things that I use, it's very rare for me to do anything in here that's over 1 amp. So I'm testing this at 5 amps in case I really get out of line with the lights that I want to use. This weighs 1 pound 11 ounces, which is really light for what the data sheet says. It says it's supposed to be 1 pound 8.3 ounces, but maybe that was with shipping. But I wouldn't think that they would add shipping weight to the directions. Anyway, I will be back when this turns off. We'll see what the time was. Oh, and in the direction, I have to do this 3 times. This is the first full charge, and then I'll do a full discharge, and then I'll charge it back up, and they say do it 3 times and see if that makes a difference. That's why I decided to start the video. I started the discharge, then I started reading the directions, and I thought, well, there's some of the reviews are bad. Most of them are good. Most of the bad stuff is just about when people are trying to get a hold of the company. So you should look to that. You guys right here. Where are they? Oh, well, they're not for sale. Oh, well, hold on. Wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, these guys aren't for sale. They don't even show who the guy was anymore. Ah, store information. Let's see if that says something. Nothing. So, yeah, they're gone. Can't get these off Temu anymore, but you can get other ones that look exactly the same. So, anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I just came out to check on this. It's been a little while. Looks like about a half an hour's went by. Um, and yeah, it's still at 12.5 volts at 5 amps. So I'm going to let this just run out, see how long it takes. And then I think after I charge up the next one, I'm going to go up to 10 amps and see how long that takes. So it's saying it should do it. So let's see if we can make it prove it. At the rate this is going, it might be a while. Okay, now we're at an hour and 4 minutes. And it has dropped down to 11.8 to 11.7. I was hoping for more. That means at 10 amps with heat dissipation, it'll probably do less than a half hour. Anyway, that's where it's sitting. We'll see where it stops. See you soon. Okay, well, that took no time at all. No sooner than I started to walk out as it shut off. So, and I had this turn off at 11.5 volts. It took, let's turn this back down. It took 1 hour and 6 minutes to turn off at 5 amps. Now let's see how much juice is in it right now, because this came right, well, I don't need to check. 12.2. I might as well. Turned it on. Why not take a look? 12.35 at the battery, so a little bit of loss going in here. So a fairly quick recovery. Now I'm going to pop it off, charge it up, and do the second run. Okay, I'm back. This is fully charged again. We're at 13.6 volts. It's been resting, or 0.7. It's been resting. Our last test was 1 hour and 6. So I'm going to hold this down, and that resets the time. And then I kind of messed myself up with this, didn't I, when I moved this over here? Anyway, we'll fiddle around with it. We'll fumble with it, right? How about like that? There we go. I can get to it now. Yeah, this is the course. All right, now this test, I'm going to take it up to 10 amps and see how long it takes. You can hear the fan kick up. It's putting out 12.1 volts at 10 amps. Okay. Let's see how long that takes. Down to 12 already. All right, well, I'm going to pause and I'll be back with the results. I have one more charge up after this. Okay, I am back, and it took exactly half, 33 minutes. So that is, sorry about that noise. So I'm going to charge it up again, and it's feeling actually physically warm, but just warm, like lukewarm. I'm going to turn this off. Don't need that anymore. So I'm going to wait until tomorrow to charge it back up again, and I'll continue with the test. That'll be number 3. Okay, it is the next morning. I let this sit overnight and then charged it up. And let's turn on the power here. Oh, it went right straight on. My mistake. That should have already been turned down. Okay, we're at 13.3 volts, 13.4. So that's after charging and then sitting for a little while. So yeah, let's start this again. Let's now this time I'm just going to do a 10 volt again, or a 10 amp. Because they just said in the directions to do this, to charge and discharge 3 times before I put it into use. Oh, look at that. I got 10 exactly. And we're already down to 11.9. Oh, I forgot to re-zero. So that's going to be off. Well, I can make that just by the video. All right. And just as a, let me put this back to 1. There we go. And this is the battery charger that I'm using, is this guy right here. Intelligent Pulse Fast Charge. I have it over here on my desktop. This guy right here. I purchased it through Temu. And it works. You know, it does the lithium batteries. And making a mess over there again. I just cleaned everything up. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll see how this does. See if it gives another 33 minutes, and then what this is actually going to be used for. Let me pause. I have to find the part. Okay, ultimately, this is what I am doing with this. Is it's going to be a little, the power cuts off. This will be an emergency light in my shop. It has a little automatic switch in this little box. It was supposed to use this for a charger. Thank you for the comments on where the video was for how this works. And yeah, I wished I'd have seen that first, because one of the first things the guy says is it's not going to work on lithium. And I did try to hook it up to this battery, wouldn't charge it. So, and I showed you what I am using. So, and then this has just a little 12-volt input. Comes into here. And let me see if I got this on video. Not very good, do I? But it comes in here, plugs into 110, and the light turns on. And then when there's the light, and then when I go to when I plug this battery in after it's ran down and charged back up again, it will automatically plug into this other plug. And when the main power goes off, this will come on, and it will shine right out into the shop, right onto the power box. So in the middle of the night, it seems like when that always happens, we have automatic lights that are solar powered to get us out to the shop. And then when we get in the shop, we will have a light to see by. So that's what I'm doing with the battery. I'll be back when this test is done. Okay, the test is moving along. We're at about 20 minutes. Like I said, I was going to use this little guy right here. Let me switch to the... Can I do that? Nope, not the Tom Law, the T50. Oh, that's way better. Look at that. I was going to use this, but like I said, it won't charge lithium. So I'm thinking about using this, which is this guy right here. So, because I can set the voltage out at, say, the 13. Don't make it super way up. And it'll just hold it right there until the power goes out. If this is a really horrible idea and you know that it's a horrible idea, don't keep it a secret. Comment below. Because I don't know if this is gonna... I really wanted something that was automatic and controlling, so I might have to look for a different device. Anyway, that's what I am... that's where I'm at on my project. We go back to 20 on this guy. Where are we out on this? So 11.8, 10 amps, and we're at 20 minutes. Okay. Back in a minute. Okay. This is the last one, and it only went for 30 minutes this time. So I lost 3 minutes off of it, but that's how it's going to function. So, Now what I need to do is check how long it will run this light. Let me change my view here back to 1. There we go. It's a little better. And I can probably make this guy a little bit bigger here too. I'm going to take this plug here. Let me go ahead and unhook this, and then I have to, this will sit there and beep until I take the battery down to 0. 1, 2, 3. And I just have to hold it until it gets to 0. But I want to take this. I have an output over here. So I'll have the battery going in. This will be the output. Bang. So if it will work, I'm going to do some stripping and then I'll be back. So yes, I believe this is going to work. This will be my output right here. I have the battery hooked back up and I have 12.8 going in and 12.86 going out. And so yes, I'm going to plug this into here. I have to charge the battery up again, but I'm going to plug it into here and see if I can time how long it will keep this light lit, which is ultimately the, power goes out on a Friday night and you don't catch it till Monday morning. Well, I suppose then it'll be morning time, but anyway, just want to know how long it'll last before it's gone too. So I'll be back. Okay, well, I have my, let me back up here a little bit. I have my power supply hooked up to everything. The light's on. So yeah, I think that, yeah, I'm letting the battery charge up. And then this is only drawing 1.1 amps because I only have my power supply set at 100 milliamps. So if I raise that up, that will go up. But I want to see what the battery's going to do to it. And so as soon as that's charged, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now I have a, I'm not going to use that other device because I need to know how many amps is going to be put through this system. And I figured out how to do it, I believe. I have my positive hooked up to the 10 amp on my multimeter. I have the ground hooked up to the device. So when I hook this up, the light comes on and it uses, can you see that? 662.9 milliamps is what this light will draw off of that bulb. So 666. Let's look at that one more time. Let's go 600 and 656, 657. How about just 660? It draws 660 amps, milliamps. All right. So now 660 milliamps. All right. So I'm going to stop for a minute and set something else up. Okay, now I'm set up again. Let me, do we still have a good view here? Oh man, look at that. Okay, so now I want to take this up to 600 milliamps. So I'm already over, aren't I? I have to look at the screen over here. Oh, what do I got here? This is my amps. Well, I'm already pulling 8790. I got to reset this. Okay, time is reset. So yeah, it's so I can use this. So yeah, I'm going to leave it until it runs out, and I have the time set. So this will work, and it should give me a little less time than I will actually get off of it. I bet this is going to be a long time. I was getting 30, well, I got 1 hour off of 5 amps. So this is going to give me at least 5, 6, 7 hours. Okay, well, let's let that run. This has been one hell of a long test here. I wonder what the video's up to. The video is only at 20 minutes, but this is a day. This is a long time. So I'll back in a second. Okay. Unfortunately, overnight the board reset, but I did look at it. I got 8.5 hours running that 12-volt light at about 800 milliamps. So, yeah, 8 hours. I was hoping for more, but man, maybe I can do something with the. Well, I don't know. We'll see. 8 hours is good. At least that takes me from morning till, or from dawn till dusk, if or dusk till dawn, dusk till dawn. Anyway, so if you are interested in this little battery, it is. I purchased this one off of Temu, so hopefully this helps somebody make a decision one way or another. Maybe I got robbed for the statistics here. I don't know. I'm going to keep it because it'll work for my purposes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.